Your hearing can be affected by all sorts of medical complications. Joining us tonight is Dave Neuman from the Hearing Connection to tell us more. Hi, Dave.
Hi, Jody. How are you?
Doing well. So tell us about this. There's often things that will affect your hearing if you struggle with them medically, right?
Correct. So, some of the things is we kind of go, if something aches, we concentrate on that. But everything is kind of connected. So what happens is if you start to slowly lose your hearing loss, other things can be affected too. So people with heart disease, those with heart disease are up to 54% more likely to have hearing loss. So just because you're having hearing loss, you might be having heart disease. And diabetes, hearing loss is twice as common among those with diabetes and 30% higher among adults with pre-diabetes. So, and then anxiety. Seniors with untreated hearing impairment are more likely to report feeling worried and anxious versus those with hearing aids or without hearing loss. And, dementia, you are 2 to 3 times or 5 times likely to develop dementia, or depending on the severity of the hearing loss. So all these things are connected. So when you do go to your medical doctor, you need to talk about those, but hearing may be part of that.
Why do you think the two are connected? Because it seems like, there's got to be some connection there with the body.
Well, everything is connected to the brain. All the audiosensory neural system from the cochlea affects the brain. So the brain sends out signals, and if things aren't firing on the right cylinders, it all can be affected. And that's why you need to go to your regular doctor and find these things out, because things can be connected.
Well, I'll tell you what, some days I don't think I'm functioning on all cylinders. Dave,
well, you bet.
It's true. Okay, so Dave, tell us about this. If you go to your doctor and you say, okay, I'm having hearing issues. I know you're my heart doctor, but do you ask them, do you say, should I go to a hearing specialist? Do you need a referral to come to your office?
Absolutely not. So the deal is, if you basically, your spouse or somebody, you're going to notice that you are having hearing loss. And then if you actually have one of those symptoms that I said, it could be automatically related. So just come in and I can do an evaluation on that. And you don't need a doctor's referral at all. Just come in and double check. And it's always good to take your hearing loss information, and I provide audiograms to my patients. They can take to their medical doctor and says, hey, I just had a hearing loss. I wanted you to have a copy to put in your file, because it's kind of a full body checkup.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense. Dave Neuman from the Hearing Connection. If we have any questions, we need to call you and get some advice.
You bet.
Thank you, Dave. Okay,
Thanks. Bye, Jody.
We're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back.